Well, ho, ho, ho! Welcome to day 3 at PRI. We are back here in Indianapolis. And no, you do not need to adjust your TV set. I did dress up a little bit for today. Put on the formal wear, if it were. Today is the last day. It is Saturday. I have a whole lot of things to walk and talk about. We're going to do our very best to cover the entire rest of the show, which I promise you I'm not going to be able to do because I still have almost an entire haul. Actually, I have an entire haul and then almost another entire haul. I also have a couple of questions from people who have been watching the other videos that I will specifically try to address today, see if I can catch those vendors and get some questions answered. So thank you very much for all of the watch time on day 1 and day 2. Hopefully you're going to stick around and enjoy day 3 with me. Let's rock and roll. Now, for those of you who do not know what PRI is, this is the Performance Racing Industry Show. Essentially, anybody who is anybody in the racing world, whether that's drag racing, street racing, kart racing, drifting, off-road racing, boat racing, you name it, everybody's got something here. You've got a combination of vendors, you've got manufacturers, you've got race teams, you've got people that are looking for sponsorships. There is no better time or place to be able to find a way to shake hands and meet face to face with the folks that you talk to on the phone, or you may watch online. So I'm going to get a lot of walking done today. That's the idea. And I do have my Santa boots on, which I'm probably going to pay a price for later on. So let's rock and roll. As I said, I'm going to try to answer questions, or at least get questions answered from all of you folks. So, I am at the HP Tuner booth. My question to you, information on capabilities of a new product they call Core ECU and VCM Live for Gen 3 LS engines. Okay. 1998 Z28 Camaro, supposed to release in early 2024. My question is, does this new software even support the first LS engines, i.e. 97 Corvette, 98 Camaros and Firebirds? GM changed some things in 1999. The website hints at real-time self-learning tuning like the Holley EFI products, but it's not clear what the new firmware and software does. I'm guessing it supports 1999 and newer. I have a 98 LS1 Z28 Camaro.
So 99 and up is basically what it's supported wise. Okay, so nothing like you're saying, we got retro back to the 98. As for the Corvette, obviously with the controller for the ETC and the fender well, I don't know how it's going to work too well with that stuff for the standalone without building something for that. Sure. That's something engineers could work on. But I can tell you our test vehicle being an 01 Trans Am or Firebird gives you an indication of how that works. As for the self-learning, anything that you say self-learning, let's make sure we clear that up. You got to tell it what you want it to do first, and then it's going to learn to what you tell it to do. So the key is knowing what you want it to do and then seeing the learning process from there. And that's always going to be your fuel. It has nothing to do with your spark or something like that. It's strictly the air fuel.
Gotcha.
Right? Core is basically what you take VCM editor and make it a live tuning function, so now it's VCM Live. And you know, to give you an example, it's a VCM like in the fact that you're looking at it. If you felt the taste and felt of VCM editor, when you go to VCM Live using Core, it's like tuning the same thing except live.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's the best way to explain it to me. Even it makes it so nice for someone who's very familiar with VCM editor. When you go into VCM Live, it's like, oh, you know where things are. Plus, a lot more added in there for the capabilities.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Well, thank you. Hopefully that answers your question. Appreciate
Keep in touch. In January, we're going to be do some more software releases and things like that, and more information as it comes out. And we're going to target, like I said, first quarter for that release, and looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
All right, Santa. Put them under the tree.
All right, let's see if we can find some more good boys and girls. Yeah. All right, John Weaver, this one's for you. I ran over to the Cortex booth, and I found these guys. We got a couple of things I'm going to show off and hand you off to these guys.
Hey, I'm Philip from Cortex Racing. Wanted to show you guys, we've got our S197 SLA system here. It's a bolt-on system. We've got our own spindles, a lot of different brake options. Gives you all the adjustability you need for the ultimate track car.
Absolutely.
Also, we've got a bunch of new products here for the S550 and 650. Some of them we've had, but we have monoballs, new brake kits, Penske coilovers, and an adjustable camber arm for the upper. And we have them for the GT500, which is similar to some of the S650 new cars coming out, and also the previous generation GT350s, GTs, EcoBoost cars on that side.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are these available direct from you? Or are they through a vendor?
We sell direct, and we have a number of dealers around the country if you need to get them installed on your car and you don't want to travel all the way up to the Cincinnati area where we're located.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Well, there you go. Very nice product for sure. And another Ohio company, which is even better. Fantastic. I hope you guys enjoy that. As I said, I'm going to try to do everything I possibly can to include as much as I possibly can, answer as many questions as everybody asks that are out there. So I'm doing my best, folks. Let's get in the other aisle. I need to start walking the rest of the show that I missed yesterday. Got a lot to do. By the way, I haven't even done a third of this show. Shh. Maybe I'll do better next year. Well, a number of people asked me to run into Alex Taylor, and there you go. Santa always delivers.
I have many questions.
Do you?
First of all,
Yes.
what's going on here?
Well, it was a late night for a lot of people last night.
I've heard.
Yeah. So I figured this morning probably quite a few people could use a little extra cheering up. So I went formal for the day.
Did you bring this prior to last night, or did you find this today?
No. I brought this.
I respect your dedication, but I was actually sitting there talking, and I was like, I think Santa's standing over there. I'm pretty sure Santa's right over there, and sure enough.
Yes, and it's me. It is I.
Wow. I like it. How was your show so far?
Fantastic. I've had a great time.
What did you do last night? Is that undisclaimable on the camera? He had a good time.
Yeah.
He had a good time.
There was blues involved. And we'll leave it at that.
You know what I did last night? I went ice skating.
Did you?
I did. So you should wear this fit to ice skating.
Where did you go ice skating around here?
It's a something field house. Something field house. Gainbridge Field House. There's an outdoor skating rink. I'm just saying.
Outdoor skating rink, even when it's like 50 degrees out.
Well, they only have it in the winter. Yes.
Interesting.
I'm just saying it's a good fit for what you're doing.
Maybe.
Yes. Okay.
So catch me up on what's all new in Alex Taylor's world from last year to today. What worlds are you conquering this year?
Good question. So I've got my shop.
Yep, saw that.
Making really rapid progress. My car is going to go back together.
Bad Marrow?
No, 55. It's apart right now.
Oh.
And what else? Oh, Hot Rod Garage got a new season. So, yeah.
Fantastic.
All the
You know, just little stuff. Just little things.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fantastic. Well, I won't keep you, but thank you very much for giving me time.
Bye.
Alex Taylor, folks, one of the best people you'll ever meet.
Picking up gifts, Santa?
Huh?
You here picking up gifts for everybody?
Mostly I'm getting shopping lists from everybody.
I'd like a whiffle if you could drop one by.
Make sure you have a tree that's ready for you.
This is a new oil pump gear that we've come out with for the 2JZ. And basically what we've done is created a tiered design. So the inside is about the same size as that top tier, which gives us good strength and integrity between the lobes. And then on the top, whenever you fit these together, they create an impossibly large gerotor for this pocket. So this gear is so big, you would have to have a pocket that's another ½ inch larger to house it. This produces about 30% more flow versus the standard gear, and it's also got a ton more flow area. So we're able to take more RPM with no drop off and less cavitation, and that less cavitation applies throughout the rev range.
Nice. Very nice. Is this a currently available product, or is this a...
This will be available in January.
Available in January, so there we go. So this can't be a Santa gift, but it could be slightly after Christmas.
After Christmas.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Very welcome.
What in the world is this thing?
Well, this is a top alcohol funny car. We wanted to kind of do something crazy with the wrap and just get it out there in front of people. And
It's noticeable.
yeah, you know, we just didn't want the old standard color, you know, one stripe here or there. So yeah, we kind of came up with this in conjunction with Kryptonite Customs. They did the beautiful wrap on this. So,
It's gorgeous.
well, thank you.
It's gorgeous. Powered by PC Disposal.
Yep. So easy recycle store, PC disposal, electronic recycling business.
Nice.
Anything from laptops to TVs to basically anything electronics, printers.
Instead of throwing it away,
Yeah,
recycle.
we're not putting it in the landfill. So
Absolutely.
the biggest thing they do is they provide an insurance guarantee on any data. So if your laptop still has data on it, it's insured through them. So it's
Makes sense.
It's a great company.
What's this thing powered by?
So
I see a Hellcat sticker up here.
well, that's a memory of a friend of mine. So it's actually got a Brad Anderson Hemi, all billet aluminum, based on a 426
Okay.
cubic inch. It's roughly around 521 cubic inch. And then what you see here is the injector. And right under here is that big old supercharger. So that's what shoves all that air into that motor where the power is made. This thing runs in the quarter mile, 5.42 seconds, 263 miles an hour.
263 miles an hour.
263 mile an hour.
That is faster than my sled.
It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. It scoots down there pretty good.
No kidding. That's awesome. Thanks for talking to me about
No problem. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you.
it. See ya. Entered a win. What?
We're raffling it off.
Really?
Yeah, the money goes to the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum.
Interesting. Is this raffled off here?
We do that, and we also do a Corvette.
Well, who wants a Corvette? I want one of those.
Well, so do I.
I don't know that I would fit.
Here, why don't you stay in there, and I'll take a picture of you while you're standing. Just right
Sure.
Right in front of it.
I don't know. You think I'll fit in that? Yeah, absolutely. I think I mentioned this in the beginning of this video. Maybe I didn't. This show is all about every kind of racing you can think of. If it's drag racing, NASCAR, drifting, motorcycle stuff, dirt track stuff, open wheel, you name it, it's all here. There's something for everybody. Now you do have to kind of pare yourself down in whatever it is you're going to focus on, because you can get kind of lost in this whole process, and you cannot do this whole thing in one day. It is a long, long time. But whatever your need is, whatever your niche is, this is a great place to come.
Hi, Shannon. Come and get in the picture.
Sure. Just so we're all clear, if you ever see me out at an event, you are more than welcome to come up and say hi, take a picture, whatever. It's totally fine. You don't look like this and do this in a public setting without expecting a little bit of it. Everybody's genuinely enjoying this. For those of you, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Everybody's genuinely enjoying this. So anybody who wants to poo about me dressing up as Santa Claus to go to a trade show,
Santa, can we take a picture with you?
absolutely.
Fantastic.
I like the hats.
Thank you.
Welcome to Hot Shots. What do you guys have in store for me today?
Well, we got a couple new products here at PRI. This week we introduced our Adrenaline RTL Top Racing Lubricant. It is a top lube for racing fuels, including methanol, alcohol, E85, diesel, gas, you name it.
Wow.
Good top lube. Use it in anything. It adds a ton of lubricity, and it's really concentrated. This bottle here will do between 55 and 150 gallons, depending on the fuel that you're using.
Wow.
How much lubricity you want to add.
Okay.
On top of that was Adrenaline engine assembly lubricant. So super tacky, good amount of lubrication in there
I
as
see a
well.
thing about parts per million zinc there.
2,000 parts per million zinc, and tons of corrosion resistance too. So if you got a project you're not putting together right away, sitting around, it's going to cling to it and keep the corrosion down.
Perfect.
And finally, we got an award for this in the new product feature. This is our racing diesel additive. So you take 4 gallons of pump diesel, add this to it, and we have a fully formulated race diesel. Tons of lubricity, and the 82 comes from cetane. We've seen a 34.5 point cetane boost. So the fuel we tested actually hit 82.5.
Wow.
Our 82 plus, ton of cetane.
Now, is all of this readily available now, or some of this not for sale yet?
It is all available now. So hotshotsecret.com, call us, and also at our dealer network as well. So since this is like brand new, you might want to call your dealer first, make sure they got it.
Got it.
Local to you. But if not, they'll be getting it soon, and they can order it in for you. So
Good to know. This engine assembly lube, this is going to be near and dear to my heart. We just happened to have a flat tap of camshaft eat itself the other day. So
yes.
some of the,
Unfortunately.
yeah, it happens. Look at that. All right. Thank you much. Appreciate it, sir. How are you? What kind of rigs we got here?
Only the best?
Only the best.
Only the best.
Now that is an impressive setup. Santa might have to put that in his own personal list. Definitely would love to have one of those. Sim racing for a lot of people is not real racing. It's not really, it's just playing video games. I will promise you, as somebody who's done sim racing, it is not just playing a video game. There is a whole lot involved in this, and it is also extremely exhausting. Much more so than just sitting on the couch with a controller in your hands. These things are actually impressive because they've got the articulation and all the fun stuff. So you can actually feel the changes in height, you can feel the changes in pitch. If you run over a rough point of the track, you can feel that through you. Very cool products. Santa would love to have one of those. Santa doesn't necessarily have any room for one of those, but I would love to have one of those. There are also apparently monster trucks? Mud runners, I guess, probably? Man, that is a mean machine. Wild.
I wondered about that. I kind of want a picture of Santa taking a picture of the children.
Sure, absolutely.
Because that's just cute, right?
Ho, ho, ho.
Got any race cars in the sack for me?
You're gonna have to have a very big tree.
Okay, I can make that happen.
Make that happen?
Samples for sure, yeah. Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
You built the mixed lead RX-7.
Yeah. I follow on Instagram. Okay.
This is who I worked for before racing.
Okay.
That is sweet. Of course.
Because if I sit down, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to go grab like a monster or something. I needed one. Like, what's the dinner time today?
That's awesome.
Talk to me about this truck. What am I looking at here?
It's based on a 5.9
Okay.
Cummins.
This is a pull-in truck.
Yeah.
What's the something to prove?
Okay, so I named it that because it's a male-dominated sport,
Absolutely.
and I wanted to show women that they could do it just as much as men.
Absolutely. Good for you. How long you been doing this?
3 years in total, and 1 year with my truck, this truck.
That's awesome. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Keep doing it. Yeah. Can I get a picture with you? Absolutely.
Can I take a picture with you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course. I am going to use this moment for a shameless plug of my side project. I have started a secondary YouTube channel that is entirely designed for charitable things and spreading good cheer, positivity, and all that kind of stuff. If you are interested, look it up. It's called Good Things for Good People. It's a very small channel. The whole idea is just to...
Hey, Santa, how's it going?
How are you?
You need measured up for a suit?
Here, hold this here for me. Hold this
You're doing a pretty good job.
31. Hey, Santa.
Yes, sir.
Get a picture of your Santa.
Small YouTube channel I just recently started purely for spreading positivity, using social media for good instead of what it's typically used for. It's probably not for everybody. You're probably not interested. But if you are interested, the whole idea is we're just going to use social media, we're going to use YouTube to spread positivity and to do charitable things. Encourage people to do good things for each other, random acts of kindness, that kind of stuff. It's a brand new project, so it's still in the infancy phase, but we're hoping to be able to do really big things with it at some point in time in the near future. If you're interested, go take a look at it. We'd love to have you on the team. Now, back to the show.
Can I get a picture with you?
Absolutely. How are you?
I'm good, man. They don't make it like that.
You're done.
Ho, ho, ho! Look who I found. How are you kids doing?
Good.
Have you been behaving yourselves?
The naughtiest squad. To be honest, very. Can I get a new fucking knee for Christmas?
Yeah, I heard you didn't even make it on the court this time? It's okay. And Rob was good enough to give up his mobility scooter for you?
Yeah, we're trading off.
I understand.
Hogging it though. Hogging the hog.
How's the show treating you?
Pretty good, man. It's
burn out yet?
So far, yeah, I'm ready to get home.
Yeah,
I'm ready to get home to a newborn.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since then. Congratulations. Life-changing moment, I'm sure.
It's pretty awesome.
I bet. Well, you guys take care. Tommy's already ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rough day.
All night.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I got in at like 4. I know the feeling.
Got you beat.
You were later than 4.
Oh yeah, me and Billy playing 2K at 5 o'clock.
Which you should be doing.
Guitar Hero.
Have a great one, guys. We'll see you. Merry Christmas if I don't see you between now and then. All right, guys. Well, how are you, sir? Merry Christmas. There you go, folks. Caught him right at the end. Bill, Billy, Allison, Rob, Tommy, Street Racing Channel, Old Man's Garage. And we have officially completed the performance side of things, and now we're getting into the machining side of stuff. That's a great sign. I like it. I like it. I have one stop I've got to make, and then we're going to get into the machining stuff. Hang tight. I ran into a fine Swiss gentleman last evening, and we shared some blues and some bourbon together. And he made sure that I came over here and I visited these gentlemen who build some crazy stuff for those of us who have like a welding table that takes up a gigantic amount of your room. This is a whole different ball game. Give me the idea, sir.
Yeah, LG Ericsson from Sweden, but the other guy was from Switzerland.
Yes.
Yeah, but so we make these parts in Sweden. Multi-jig, it's from high-strength steel that we use a punching machine, laser cutting, and press pens to make profiles. And we have a lot of holes and a lot of adjustments, so you can really adjust the jig after what you need for your project. Length, width, height, and you just build on more parts on top of that to fit your project and what you need to jig up. For example, we also can have a special jig also for a front suspension, front strut. I can show you, we have a jig that is made for spindle. We just change the brackets for different spindle, so the spindle fits in there. So when you have attached this jig to a table or this jig, put the strut on, and then you put this jig on, attach the brackets and do the adjustments and tighten it. Then you can take this jig off again, put on a wheel, take out some air, and you are free to turn the wheel. So when you put on the body for the car you are going to build, then it will be really easy to adjust the width of the front wheel and where you want to have the wheels. You turn it, see the clearance for the body, and then you adjust the width here, and you adjust the length on the wheels here. And when you are happy, take off the body, and then you are free to put on this jig again. Take this jig off, and you can see here when the front strut is on the jig, you are free to build the chassis and make the A-arms to the chassis. So you have all the room you need. You have the same concept here if you use double A-arms. You use the same setup, only change these brackets so you can change the angle for different brands and models, adjust the height, use the jig for the spindle, just change the small plates, and do the same. You can turn the wheel and then put on that jig and take this off, and you're free to use your I-arms or build a chassis.
Very cool.
And yeah, you can see on the wall, you use the same parts for motorcycle jigs. You just add more profiles to make dragster or top fuel dragster.
So you just you can adjust this for basically whatever application you're needing.
For motorsports or for normal industry works.
Sure.
Everything you need to jig up.
How does one buy this? How do we get in touch with you?
We are from Sweden. We make the parts in Sweden. Then we have a company in Chicago that is having a stock with parts there. So you can go into multijig.com.
Okay.
Then you will find, if you are in US, you find the US dealer, or you are in Europe, you find us.
The Swedish.
So
very cool.
You will find more information there.
Absolutely. Cool. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, on the kick of staying with the Ohio folks, I found some more Ohio folks over here hiding in the corner. Capital Core. And tell me a little bit about what it is you guys do.
Yeah, so here at Capital Core, we specialize in selling and providing all the performance or everyday driver parts for automatic transmissions. We've really been focusing on specializing for our high performance guys out in the diesel world. Man, we're growing on the 68s, 48s, working with awesome guys. Man, really trying to build our name now in that gas side of things, you know, trying to be a part of the great brand you guys are building over there at Lucore, trying to be a part of everything. And really just, I think the biggest thing right now is our notoriety. So it's awesome. We appreciate you giving us this platform to give us an opportunity to talk about it. But again, man, we carry everything from RevBack, Sonax. We're really focusing and gearing up on doing our own brands. Partnering with wonderful guys like 501 Performance, a perfect converter. Those guys are awesome to us. You know, again, expanding into bringing in their converters, as we've heard wonderful feedback. So that's the biggest thing about working with us. We listen to our customers. We want to know what you guys like, and if you guys want to work with somebody who can specialize and build things the way you want, we're the team for you. Contact me or Rick. We appreciate you guys.
How about them apples? And not only are we a sponsor? No, I don't want to say it that way.
We're friends.
Yeah. What's the... Just FYI, we actually use these guys ourselves.
Yes.
This is not just me randomly plugging a business. This is somebody that we actually do business with. And I think I saw you guys on Tuesday?
Yeah.
I think Monday or Tuesday, right before I left to come to PRI. We needed some automatic transmission parts, and they had absolutely everything we needed in stock. So I just run a quick little run over there. They're on the kind of the east side of Columbus, so just bounced across the city, got what I needed, got back to the shop, moved the project forward. So Capital Core, if you're in the need of automatic transmission parts, these are some great guys to get in touch with. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Let's keep walking. Yeah. This would drastically improve my production for sure. Instead of doing it by hand tools.
Yeah.
Look how much faster that is.
You could build Santa's new sleigh with these things. Santa's usually one of the gifts. Boy, do we have a gift for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
We can change that.
I don't think that would fit in my sack.
Oh, you can get a bigger sack.
Have a good one, guys.
Take care.
Hey, you got some Christmas spirit.
Hello, Santa.
How are you? Always. What do you got? Oh, absolutely.
You had to slow him down, didn't you?
You're speaking my language. Thank you. Aha! Finally found the people over here at Hunter. Now, if you are paying attention to our channel whatsoever, we are rather well known for the amount of suspension work we do. Everything we have in the shop is all Hunter equipment. Our tire mount and balance, our alignment rack, all that stuff. It's all Hunter. I'm going to talk to these guys for a little bit, see if we can get one of them on camera, talk about some of their new stuff. Then I got a couple things I'm going to pick their brains about off camera, as far as what it is we do and what we could do with them. Back with you in just a second. Well, let's do some tire stuff with the Hunter guys.
Absolutely.
Fire away.
Yeah, this is our Maverick. Came out, unveiled last year at SEMA. So on this, we're not going to break beads. We're loosening them with the rollers. I don't know how familiar you are with our center clamp. So I'll be bringing up that bottom one too.
You can also set it up to where you can put the tires on the vehicle for the least amount of pull. So it depends on what you're trying to do.
Easy as that.
Yep. Then to put it back on.
Like that. Well, now see what we're making. We do the plans in-house. We build the circuit boards and
Tire's got a little fray on it.
Yeah, she's
Take a little easier around there.
Sure.
So on this one, I won't go through it all, but we've got built-in inflation station, so you can set your time or set your pressure, put it on. Also built-in bead blast.
Oh, that's handy.
Not a full replacement for a Cheetah, but unless you've got a really flimsy one,
Yeah.
it's 75% plus of the applications, you'll be able to get it done.
That's fantastic.
So, yeah. Then you've got a built-in wheel lift, optional, but yeah.
Very nice. And the advantage of this is all like nylon stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like polymer heads, replaceable, meant to, this will break before the machine or the rim. So
Sure.
on this, it's got a center clamp, has a steel, or it's no threads, no nothing. So it's actually, and it'll stop at different points. Also, you have different cone sizes you can use on it.
Oh, nice.
Depending on what you've got. We also have a large bore kit, so if you're running in 19.5s, the dualies, the fronts of the trucks that a lot of guys are running now. But yeah, you can get into that. I mean, if you've got a road force balancer, the nice thing, if you are road forcing to match mount, you mark your tire, you mark your wheel, you can come in here on this machine, break it down, grip both of them, lube it up, and then you can spin the wheel. And then match them up really nice and easy. That's one of the big advantages when you have them both. But yeah.
And you're not going to worry about scuffing the wheel or damaging it with breaking the wheel up.
On here, if you look, guys were asking me earlier, and that's just, tire paste, whatever.
Yeah.
It comes straight off. There's no marring, no scratching, no nothing.
Yeah, that's
just little paste stuff.
Versus the old school stuff where you had like a shovel head where you broke it.
Absolutely. So you've also got, we have a flange plate, so it has fingers on it that expand, contract. You can put it in different configurations. That allows you to clamp to that flange and not to the face of the wheel. Or if you've got a reverse drop where you need to flip it over, that just gives you that better protection. You don't have to worry about cracking a chrome clad front, stuff like that. So,
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
No problem. You're welcome.
As I said, essentially everything we use in our shop is hunter equipment. Part of what I wanted to talk with these guys about is we are very well trusted by a lot of our customers and a lot of people that are in the classic car, hot rod, drag race, snow prep scene for suspension setups, and we super appreciate that. We make videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every single week, and just about every single week, one of those videos is going to be an alignment video on our hunter alignment rack. Now, whether that's just setting up a street car or a lifted truck or a long travel suspension vehicle, whatever the case, we're going to do something with it. The question that we really were going to ask is, why is it that so many people are afraid to work on and do the kind of work that is required to do that kind of alignment setup? You know, and we're going to look at some other ways that we can help refer folks to qualified shops that we trust that are capable of doing the level of work that we're doing. Because not that we don't want to have your business, we absolutely do. But we also realize that there's a large portion of this country that's not really easily accessible to us in Central Ohio. So it would be nice to have a network of trusted shops that we could send people to, refer people to, for that kind of work. So that was part of what I was trying to talk with these hunter guys with, and we'll talk more about that in the future. That's not for today's video kind of thing. So let me keep walking and talking.
Yeah. He does well.
How's it going? Man, who did that?
Was it Santa Noel?
My goodness, you are a good boy.
It was a very good boy.
You are a very good boy. How long are you looking for a job in the health department? That's how long did that take you to make? That's beautiful. Wow. What do you guys do here?
Welding products.
Welding products.
Yep.
You got a spiel you want to give me? Something you want to talk about?
Well, we're known for our filler metals that make up most of our sales, but as you can see, we've kind of expanded over the years, and we like to show all the other things we have, like we have tungsten sharpeners, tungsten, element that's pretty cool. It gives you full 180-degree vision. It even has a built-in light.
Oh, nice.
Lots of cool things like that. There's some machines we had another machine, but it got sold up like.
How do we get in touch with you if we want to buy something?
My card. On the back is all of our QRs to various social medias and whatnot.
Very cool. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
No problem.
Thank you.
I knew Santa was real. I just haven't seen him before.
Santa, you smell like beef and cheese.
More like whiskey and chocolate. Have a good one, guys.
Hey, you too.
Merry Christmas. Hi. Have you been good?
Win me a present?
Well, not yet.
Extra good.
You've been extra good?
That's all we should win the lottery. Actually,
For Christmas?
You know, I want one thing. A very nice house on the beach, on the East Coast.
On the East Coast?
But in Florida.
Coast.
East Coast Florida.
Above Miami, below Palm Springs.
Okay.
Or Palm Beach.
I'll work on that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for changing my stuff. That was very nice.
You're welcome.
It has to be their
I figure a lot of people kind of need to pick me up on a Saturday.
I appreciate that.
All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it. We did it. We finished. It's all complete. Good job, team. Finished Hall 1, finished Hall 2, finished the machining hall. The stuff on the outside I can't get a hold of. I'm running out of battery, so that's going to wrap it up for day 3 here in PRI 2023 in Indianapolis. I hope you guys have enjoyed the coverage. I enjoy doing this for you every single year, and it's just a kind of a personal way to be able to take you guys along on my own little journey through PRI, get a chance to talk to some vendors, share the experience with all of you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I will do it again next year. If you are interested, we're just a small town shop in Central Ohio that does a lot of cool stuff. If you look on our page here, you're going to see all kinds of different things we work on. We do our best to be able to give you guys the honest way it happens in an automotive shop. We're not a TV show with a shop. We're a shop with a TV show. So thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the watch time, the clicks, the views, all that kind of stuff, the great comments. Hopefully I got everything you guys wanted to see in this, and see you next time. I don't know what that's going to be, but we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.